Hey guys, welcome back to LariTCG. Today I've got a really fun video. I'm going to be showcasing Boa in OP13. So Boa is one of my favorite decks. I played Boa a lot during OP9 format, a bit of OP10 format. Was really excited when the structure decks came out and when the ACOS Luffy came out, the Rush one. I think Boa has a really unique leader effect and has her own package really. She's got the Amazon Lily slash Kuja Pirates package, and really there's some interesting cards in it, to be honest. A lot of them say that you need to be a Kuja Pirates leader or you need to be Boa Hancock, and some of them have really good effects. The reason I'm showcasing it today in OP13 is we actually get quite a lot of support cards that make the deck quite interesting, I would say. Because Boa has such an interesting leader effect in where we have to keep our hand size down, where we're having to counter to keep within that, 4 to 6 card range. We can obviously take a card out of a hand if we have 6 cards, and then if we remove something by a leader effect, we get to draw. So we definitely want to keep our hand at a certain size throughout the course of the game. I think that with the inclusion of a bunch of cards, which we'll go through in a moment, it actually takes the deck in a little bit of a more proactive and aggressive direction and gives a really good boost to it. So I'll run through the list very quickly. Just wanted to call out too, in OP14, we do get 7 Warlord support. So I'm actually really excited to see if we're going to get maybe a new Boa Hancock leader. Again, a lot of the cards say that they need to either be Kuja Pirates leader or maybe 7 Warlords or Boa Hancock as a leader. So I'd be really keen to see if we get a new Boa Hancock leader. Let's run through the list anyway. So we've got Kaya, 4 copies of Kaya. We've got 3 copies of Gloriosa. Got 2 Otama. This is a new 2K from OP13. If you have 3 or less life cards, draw 2 trash 1. Really cool. Lets you filter your hand to 2K. Really nice card, to be honest. 2 of the Marguerite blocker. This kind of replaces the Doffy blocker, the 3 cost. It doesn't stack your deck, but it's searchable and it draws your card. The only downside is it doesn't have a counter, so not playing too many of it, and yeah, opted to cut down on chump blockers, to be honest. 2 of this new 3/5 Boa that says if your leader's Boa or is multicolored, you draw 2. I thought it was an interesting card. It doesn't have a counter on it, but it is searchable by Gloriosa and something to play on 3. And it's kind of like a Kikinojo or a Basil Hawkins-esque, where they don't want to really kill it because you're going to get 2 draws off it. And yeah, just an interesting card. And it's another target for a card that I'll show you in a moment. 3 copies of Pudding. This card's really strong, obviously. Want to have this, want to threaten to have this as well. Keeps your opponent playing a certain way and respecting it. Because your color's blue, you have access to this, it's gonna mean that your opponent should respect it, otherwise they're gonna lose a lot of their hand. 2 of this Crocodile 2K, it's okay. You can't search it anymore in this version, but it's still got a decent effect where you can rest one of your Don, and then you can return a 2 cost or less character to the owner's hand. So you can get rid of chump blockers, you can bounce your own little Kayas or Gloriosas or Otama or whatever, but mainly it's just an extra 2K that can proc the leader effect, and it can bounce your little searches and stuff back to your hand, so it's fine. You could probably play another 2K, maybe even just 4 of this Otama, but it's okay to play if you don't have anything else to play. It's a body as well, so that's why I kept it. I've got 3 of the Sabo. It's anti-removal, so it says if one of your characters other than Sabo with an original cost of 7 or less would be removed from your board by opponent's effect, you can return it to hand. So, I mean, it's a 2K, it's cool. In certain matchups, you probably do want to play this and have that protection, but in saying that, it doesn't come up in every matchup, and OP13, there's a bit less removal overall just because Emu is a strong deck and, they're anti-removal, so not so much of a focus at the moment, but it definitely comes up. 3 of the Law, it's fine. A lot of the issue is with this card now is not just because it's not searchable. You can obviously put Sengoku in, but the issue is it doesn't hit a lot of relevant things anymore because it only hits a 4 cost, right? So you're looking at things like Ace, like Emus, if they can't be removed from field, then you can't use this at all, really. Ace, it doesn't really summon anything notable that you want to bounce with this effect. If we're looking at Sabo, everything has a plus cost. So it's not the greatest, but there are little niche situations where if you play this early on curve, you get to bounce your searches back and maybe bounce like a little Zoroduro or something in UP Luffy, or maybe a blocker or something later in the game. So it's definitely useful, and it's one of the more reliable ways to get your leader effect off. So I think it's still good. We've got 4 of the Marigold. This card's really cool. It's an OP13 card. So it says it's a 5/4 blocker with a 1k. And it says on play, if your leader's Boa Hancock, you can play up to 1 Boa Hancock with a cost of 6 from your hand. So 6 or less, sorry, 6 or less. So you can obviously play this, which she's the best target for this, I would say. Incredible card. Freezes a character, except for Luffy and Bot's 1 cost, so they're really, really nice. And then obviously we've got this Boa as well. There's a bunch of blue Boa cards, like Boa Hancock named cards that you could play. So there's a few options, but I wanted to take more of a proactive approach and just play this, which, you know, they don't want to kill, and then this, which is obviously insane to be playing on 5 on curve. If we use this, play this out, we get 11 Don worth of cards on 5 Don, which for Boa Hancock is really, really good. I know a lot of decks can cheat out a lot of bodies and get a lot of Don value, especially green decks and stuff. And these ramp decks can get to their big bodies really quickly. So having this to sort of match that capacity is really strong. So 4 of the Boa, of course, 4 Jozu, really nice card just to play on curve, bounce one of your things back, bounce a 6. We've got some top ends here. So we've got just 1 Kairos, not searchable, but you know, if you see it, you know, if you filter your hand a bit, you see it, it's really nice to play on 7. 3 of the Luffy, the Rush one from OP11. It's got Rush, and then obviously you can trash a card and bounce a 4 or less, and then give a rested Don to leader or character. This card's really cool on 8, means that you're able to stay really aggressive, put a Don on your leader, and make it a 6k swing. So there's a lot of 6k decks, or you know, buff abilities or 6k blockers that you want to get around. Got 1 copy of Kaido here. Truthfully, it's kind of a relic from previous Boa decks. We used to play this card 2 or 3 of. It bounces an 8 and a 3, so it's obviously a very strong card, but it's kind of deck specific, and it will depend on what we sort of see. So obviously it's really, really strong into, you know, green decks and stuff that bounce their Cavendishes and Carrots and little blockers and stuff. But into something like Shanks or Roger or something, it might not be as strong, just because they do just drop a lot of really big things. Being able to hit an 8 cost is still good, because in Roger you can hit the new promo Roger, the 8 cost 10k that boosts their leader. So you can actually just bounce this back, which is pretty good actually, because that thing doesn't have rush, so you're able to bounce it back. It just staves off a bit of aggression for that turn. Truthfully, this card doesn't come up a whole lot, but I kind of still want to have it just because it was really useful in the past. This card, 10 cost New Gauge from OP13. This card is incredible. So it's a 10/12 blocker. On play, it says draw 2, trash 1, and then give your leader and one of your characters up to 2 rested Don. So you summon this, you filter your hand, draw 2, trash 1, which for Boa Hancock is so good. You want to get these bricks out of your hand, you want to draw into your counter, you want to just fix your hand up, and then on top of that, you get to give your leader 2 Don and then one of your characters. So you get a 7k swing with Hancock, which means that you're able to swing into a Roger leader at base for 7, or a 6k leader for free. And then you can give 2 Don to something like a Jozu, maybe one of your Luffys, or a Boa that you've summoned earlier in the game, and it's a 10k swing, or a 9k swing, or an 11k swing. You get the point. Really, really strong. 12k blocker, massive, absolutely massive. Truthfully, I might bump this New Gate up to 3, and then cut the Kaido, but I have to do a bit more testing. The last couple cards in the deck, so we've got some events. So we've got Perfume Femur, obviously a great card. We're playing more Warlords. So we've got this Boa, of course, and able to search this off Gloriosa as well. So just having this is really strong. You can just pile on pressure and then do a big unblockable swing later in the game for 18k. And yeah, it's a way to dodge a bunch of these decks that like to take all their life or like to set up a lot of blockers. So I got 4 Red Rock. Red Rock's a staple in this deck. Proxy Leader effect gets rid of all of these massive things they're playing. Really, really important. And we've got 1 Gravity Blade. Truthfully, you can probably bump this up to 2, but a lot of decks are playing bigger, taller units now. Imu, a lot of their stuff can't be removed from effect. And, you know, once you get to that late game, this card's not as strong. You want to have something that just clears a big dude straight away. Though, in some instances, this is better than Red Rock. But overall, I probably want to see Red Rock more than Gravity Blade into most things that I see in OP13. So it's for that reason I'm just playing 1. Again, you could bump it up to 2, but you know, it case by case. Just want to say this list is something that I've just been testing, and it's OP13 is not out in the West yet, so it's all a bit of fun and just trying to see if these new cards give a bit of support and if these new cards add a bit more to the deck so we can revisit some of these older leaders. So thanks for listening to the deck profile. We'll look at some games now and see how strong Boa is in OP13. Got a game into Robin. I probably want to go first. They like to go first, so we will... Kaya is fine, but not great for an odd curve, so I'll put it back. Yep, okay, so we got Gloriosa. Let's see if we can get something cool. Only Marigold, that's fine. Put this to the top. Yep, that's fine. Okay, pass there. So we've got... Oh, just a pass? Okay. We've got some pretty good cards. Hoping that we can get a Boa eventually so we can play this Marigold out, but being a Banish leader, it's going to be a bit hard. So we'll just go 8. Probably take... and pass it over. So I'm not going to get a lot of my life, unfortunately, because Banish, but if we can counter out and, maybe keep our hand size down, bounce some stuff, maybe we can draw into more of these cards that we need later in the game. Not sure if he's going to do all on lead and swing. Oh, he's got, okay, so +3, and then Derishishi, okay, that's cool. And then searches Edison and Godthread. Yeah, it's got a trigger. True. I'll probably just take this and let it get banished, yeah. I don't really want to give him the... Olvia back. Pudding could be okay. If we pudding, we get that. We fix his hand, yeah. I think I'll go with the pudding. Pudding, and I'll go 6. Kind of rudely mixes his hand up a bit there. And then he's gonna have to counter a card, yeah. Okay, so I know he added this, he redrew it. Trash, if you have less life than your opponent, draw 1, then rest on. Oh, okay. That's really cool. Very strong. And then Soul plus another 8k swing. I think I'll counter this one just because I want to Kairos bounce something next turn and get the draw. So I'll counter for 4k. 7 Don, yep, so we'll go 5 at lead. And, oh, Brule. Well, I'm going to bounce that then. I was going to bounce my Gloriosa. Or I could still do the Gloriosa actually, because I probably want to search for Boa. Yeah, I'll still do that actually. Draw a card, into a 2k, very nice. Yeah, I think I still want to bounce this because I can play this on 8, and then if I get like a 6 cost 8k Boa, then I can play this off the Marigold. 6k. See, normally I would counter this, but I don't really get opportunities to take much life to my hand, so I think I'll take. Another 2k is nice. If he goes, I go maybe 8, I don't know. If he goes like 7 or 8, maybe I'll block that, I'll counter that, sorry, but yeah. kind of have to take what you can get with this against Robin, because a lot of your life just ends up in the trash. What's he gonna do? Zero Shishi. 2 life's a bit awkward for him because he can't really heal. Yeah, we can with Ace, but yeah. Robin will trash my life. If he'll just play it and trash it. 6. But then Nami can... No, I think I should take it. I don't want him to just free trash my life. He'll get a counter and a trash, so he should have played that first. Oh, okay. Trigger. Okay, so Boa can't attack. We've got this we can play off the Marigold, but probably not the greatest. So we'll go with the Gloriosa. We can get Fema or Margaret, and we can go Margaret plus Marigold. That might be pretty good. I think I'll take the Margaret. I'll go 9 at the Soul. Yeah, 9 at the Soul, because if I put him on 1, he could just heal. 9 at Soul, Boa Hancock, yellow. Maybe there'll be a yellow Boa leader. Yellow-blue. He's got a block. Okay, I'll go Margaret first. Oh, look at that. Yes, we have drawn it. We'll go Marigold into Boa. How good. We're going to stop the Boa from attacking and bottom deck this. This is funny. Boa, battle of the Boas. But our Boa is better, I think. Now this card's really good though. It's got a trigger that says pop at 4. Very nice. Nami, probably pop one of my blockers. Maybe this one. But I kind of wanted to get these blockers down against the Banish leader just because it can get a bit scary if, you know, we're not taking it easy and watching ourselves there. So this kind of attack, which is really cool. I'll block the Banish swing. I don't know how much he's going to go with the Soul. 7. And then 9. I still kind of want to counter this to keep my hand down. I'll counter with these. Yeah. If he does like a 9k, 7. 7. I will counter. Oh, we'll block this, sorry. I think that's fine. He's probably going to keep some up for Gum Gum Giant, so. Marigold's cool, that's another blocker, so you can go these 2 plus bounce and draw. Bounce the pudding back, draw a card, maybe go 5k. I'll poke first. I'll poke 5 lead. Probably counter. I have a feeling I can't go for game here, just because of Gum Gum Giant, but, oh, he's gianting a 5. Okay. NL. Well, it doesn't get rushed because you're not Sky Island. That's interesting. Okay, Marigold is 5. This lure is 4, so we can go 5k leader. Or should I just attack into the... I'm gonna attack the Soul first. Yeah. Is there any point in even hitting life if he's gonna heal? I can poke again. If he takes, I'll swing 9. Yeah, I'll swing 9. I know I can't kill him, but if he's on 0, okay. I can bounce that now. Ooh, very cool. Okay, so we'll go Marigold into Boa. Oh, no, I've done that wrong. No, I needed to do the lure first. Ah. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. My board is full. No, this is silly. I have to bounce this down, bounce that. Oh no. No, it's fine. I completely flubbed that. But look, the intention was bounce the pudding, bounce this, draw a card, and then play the Marigold. I was thinking, my head was in the clouds. I was thinking about his life and what he could do in the next turn, and my board was full. But I think we're okay. We've got a blocker, we've got a bit of counter. He needs to heal, otherwise we just kill him. And he's got 3 swings, so we'll see. 5, I think we should counter this just so we don't lose the life or a blocker. If he attacks my life, I'll probably take it. If he does a big swing into the bodies, I will counter or block. What's he got? Maybe Yamato can't KO anything. 5 lead. What's he got? Can he rush and KO the blocker? I think I'll take. I don't know if I'm super scared of anything he's got. He could load up on this, but even if he kills this blocker with Nami, he can only do 5k plus 7. And I'm definitely getting out of that, so. 8 at Boa, okay. I kind of want to keep this pudding, just in case he keeps Don up. That way, we can kind of maybe get the giant out of his hand. Okay. Can't attack. Okay. Okay. Does he have giant? I don't want to give him an extra card. I didn't think he would go down to that much. We could go 5. Could do 7. Could do 999. 9's okay. We'll go 9 and see what he does. I have a suspicion that yeah, okay. Blocker, do I just do a full send swing? I'll go 5. Okay, well, yeah, okay, well, you guard that and then lose, but I mean, Enel in Robin is interesting. Giant was on the top. Okay, so I was gonna go 5 and then 5k with the Marigold and then just the rest on leader. I think that would have done it there because it would have taken 2 cards out of his hand and he would have had to giant into 2ks then, like 2ks or something. So no, that was a good win. I feel a bit goofy messing up that play, but the logic was there and it would have given us an extra 1k, but sequencing is very important with this deck. It's been a little while since I've played Boa a lot. Like I used to play it a whole lot, and this deck, if you mis-sequenced and did your plays wrong, it was really, really punishing. But I find this kind of playstyle really rewarding, so yeah, I love this deck. All right, good win. GG's to our opponent. Let's move on to the next game. I have a game into Red Black Sabo. I think I want to go second. That's a good curve for me. These cards are great, but there's nothing really to do in the early turns, so I'll put this back. Goes Koala, I've got Kaya, Lore, Boa. This is pretty good. Oh, Gloriosa. This is a pretty good hand, actually. So we'll go Gloriosa, reveal. Let's get Marigold, of course. I will. Kaya, do I need to? No, put this. He goes Captain's Assemble, draw into hack, and then into another hack, and then stage. This is pretty good. So he's not going to swing, but he's going to get a bunch of cards set up. So he'll trash hack and then get, what's he getting? Maybe a Sabo. Oh, this hack. Oh, it's a 2k. Sabo, yep. That Sabo though, PRB. Can't swing with that, yep. We have too many cards, but I don't really want to bounce anything. So we're probably fine to just 5. Maybe I'll bounce the Gloriosa back to my hand. That could be good. Yeah, I'll just put this back. I won't give him back anything, but the Gloriosa is good. Koala, okay, so +3 cost, and then bottom deck something to give one rested on. Okay. Let's 6k. 6k, let's counter that. So we've got a good turn here. We can go... We can't bounce this with Jozu, but we can make it not attack. So let's go 5 into lead. We'll go Marigold into Boa, and then we'll freeze this and bottom deck the other koala, drawing a card. We'll go 5 again, and then we'll go Gloriosa into another Boa, and then we'll just rearrange this a bit. That was a pretty good turn. We were able to set this up, get some swings. Got Luffy for next turn. This can't attack, but I'm expecting that he's going to try and set up maybe a Sabo, the blocker. I wish we had a red rock, that'd be good. Yeah, there's the Sabo. Going 8k. Do I care to block this? I'll just let it die, I think. Probably doesn't matter either way. Kairos is cool, but it only bounces a 5 and everything is plus cost, so probably not relevant. I think Luffy might be good, truthfully. We can go Boa again, but I mean, it doesn't really do that much. Yeah, let's swing 8 first. Let's not telegraph just yet, but we'll go 8. He takes, okay. I'll do this. I'll swing for 8. I'll discard my Jozu. I'll bounce Gloriosa back. Could play this back out. Nah, I'll just bounce this and I'll give it on to leader. Or maybe it should have been this actually, just for 9. But he's blocked, okay. He's blocked 1k and then 6. It's 2 cards anyway, it's the same thing. So, this is fine. Okay, pass it there. I'm still on 5 life, though I can't really interact with his board too much just because they're all pretty big cost. A little bit annoying. Kaido does bounce 8 cost though, so maybe that's the one thing that we would want, but I'm not too fast. Like, I'm on 5 life. I've set this up, like, I'm chilling, but I'm a bit worried about a dragon coming down or that. But that's his whole turn. He doesn't develop like 2 bodies off the dragon, so I'm pretty fine, I guess, with that. What's his swings? 7 lead. Maybe I should guard this. I want to keep my hand down again, so let's trash these 2. Yeah, I'll trash these 2. He'll go 7 again, maybe at me. I don't know if he swings with this, to be honest. 8 at Boa, okay. Okay, I'll just counter that again. Does he swing with this? I don't believe so. Luffy's good again. But then so is Boa, because then we can get more, like, bigger swings. Could do 888 with this, or we can do freeze plus 8-9. 888's good. Yeah, let's go 888 actually. I like that. 8. 8. Yeah. Trash this, give it no bounce, and then give it on to leader. Okay. 8-8. I don't really have that many cards now because I guarded these swings. I think I still want to hit life though. There's a chance that we can get a Perfume Femur if he goes to 0, but he should counter this if he's got the counter, because he'll go to 0 and then, yeah. Yep, okay. That's fine. Probably gonna lose a lot of our board. I will 2k this. If he's got another stew seat, well, he did. You trashed it. Got a blocker. So I probably will just let these die and keep this. Maybe I can do 2 swings. Okay, there's the dragon. Summons back another Sabo. Okay. Yeah. That's concerning. Okay. So you can at least block 2 swings. That's not great. What's he got? Oh, I mean, he'll have to attack with this if I block this. So I'm gonna... Oh, he's got this. Ah, no. I messed up. This kind of looks like the 1 cost to me, so I don't even think it's the blocker. Like, sorry, I don't think it's a swing. But then I just forget. Okay, yeah. I am in a bad position. Yeah. Well, there's the femur. There's the femur. Will you take a 9k swing? I severely doubt it. 9, he should just block 2k this. Yeah. It's gonna be hard to get him down. I really wanted him down to 1 life, or 0 life. But we've got another Boa. He's got 5 swings now. If he chooses to attack with the Sabos. If he's smart, he doesn't. If he's smart, he doesn't go to 0. But who knows? There's a chance. These becoming 8 costs is so good. Like, can't gravity blade them. Red Rock would have been good a bit earlier, but yeah. I think we made some weird decisions with countering, so I feel like maybe we might lose this game now. He's got another dragon, so what? He's gonna summon a 3rd blocker? That would be brutal. 7 I have to take. Blade hits nothing on that field. That's just what I was talking about. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Yep. Plays over Stussy. Plays over Stussy for a Sabo blocker. If he hit first, oh, I could bot this, but KO immune. Yeah, this is tough. 7. If we get 2 femurs. 9 take. 9 take. Red Rock. Still doesn't do anything. That's so many blockers, dude. 8. Oh my god. 8. Take. Oh jeez. I don't think there's a way out of this one. Could bounce. I mean, he's gonna block with this first. 1 up for Waxing Fist, that's so grim. 10. Could just block this. Almost certainly. Waxing Fist 1k and I just lose. Takes! Oh! No way, dude. No way. Oh. Oh, we should not have won that. Holy hell. Oh my gosh. We should not have won that. GG's. GG's. Yeah. Yeah, you saw it. GG's. Game into Roger. Game into Roger. What's he gonna go? Probably first. Does he go first? I'm still trying to figure this deck out. Yeah, first. That's not a great hand. Let's put that back. That's we got Red Rock, but it's still not that great. I think I'm gonna have to Kaya because I kind of want to get more of my pieces. Fire into okay. So we'll ditch the Boa and the 2K. It's tough. I really don't want to start too much counter, but it is what it is. I want this on 8. I want this for 6. I want to play this next turn. I have to keep all of this and the Red Rock for a big dude later and some counter, so kind of forces in my hand there. We can 2K that. That's fine. Want to stay fairly healthy and keep my hand size down. This is a good draw. That's great on 6. So we'll go 6 lead and play out the Boa. Cool. Play out this one and pass. I really like this card actually, and it's got an alt art, so I'll be picking up the alt art when it comes out in OP13. It's very cool. What's this? Blocker and then ramps it on. Yeah, 6. We have to take this one. That's fine. I will go 5 first. I mean, he might block, but I doubt it. If I had Jozu, that would be really good here. But then it kind of gives him the ramp back, so I don't know if I want to give him ramp. Yeah, free block, that's fine. I'll still go 6. Is there any point in bottom decking my Kaya? I don't think there is. Let's just... Although... So this card attack... I think I will anyway. I think I will. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We really want this card in this matchup. I was thinking of bouncing it just to get the 2K back to my hand, but then I kind of, I'm trashing card, getting it back. I could draw, but it's like, I kind of just want to cycle. So, I've got to keep filtering to pieces that we need as the game progresses. So, important to, yeah, that's fine. Ramps again, so he's at 10, so he's 7K now. That's kind of annoying. 5 at that. We could counter this, and then he has to attack it again. That's not bad. Yep. If he attacks me, I'll take. Cool. Okay, I'll draw 2. Thank you. Double blockers are annoying. I kind of wanted to draw into Gravity Blade. This is... I know we mentioned that we only play 1, but definitely want it right now. But we still want to have Red Rock for later, so we'll go with Luffy, I think. I'll go 8. 8. Yeah, he's 7K. Oh, that's such a large stat line. I know that they gave him this restriction, but it's so hard to attack him later in the game. And 5 life means that you're really not at any danger early on, unless you're a super wide aggro deck. So, yeah, we'll 8 Don. We'll still go with the Luffy. I don't want to bounce the bowl. I want to bounce the buggy. I think I'll just swing 8. No trash. Yeah. I think he'll... Yeah. Oh, he blocks. Okay, I was not expecting that. I'll go 5 into this. Maybe he'll free block it. Nah, let's it die. Okay. So I'm worried about that really big Roger that gives him +2 and makes everything small on my field. But this arguably is worse because he's got rush. We've got a way to deal with it, which is nice. I will 1K that one and block the 12. Don't know if he swings with this. 12, I will block that. Does he swing 6? No, okay. I want to get this new gate down, but I don't think I should do it right now. I think I really need to get this off the field. Yeah. We've got 799. I think that's fine. 7. Could I 7, 9, 10? Is it worth the extra don for a discard? Maybe not. Or maybe it is. 7, 9. Surely take. You're at 4 life. Got it now. Yeah. Trigger. I think I want to just swing 9. Yeah, no trash. Nothing to really bounce anyway. I would if I had a thing on the field. Oh, he blocks. This is interesting. I thought he would like take more life here, but he's very defensive. Okay, so hopefully we can get this new gate down next turn and pile on some good swings. This will give me a 7k swing with lead, a bigger swing with one of these. He'll probably try and KO one of them maybe. But this is a 10-12 blocker, so really cool. And a filter. Okay, 7, no, what? Oh, I was really expecting a big drop, but maybe he just hasn't seen any. Yeah, definitely still going with this. We'll trash the Boa. Oh, we can play it out with this, but I mean, doesn't achieve much. Maybe we still go with that actually. We'll trash this. We'll go 2 here, 2 here. We'll go 7. If we go wide enough, maybe we can sort of pepper him with 7k swings. Yeah, on second thought. But I mean, 5 don's a little awkward if we do draw something like a red rock, but we can just put the rest of the don on our units and swing, so probably fine. We're on 4 life too, so we're okay. I'm surprised this guy is countering so much, right? Like 7 I get, you can 1k, but then you've got no cards now. Like just take a life, give yourself more options. Because like last turn you swung 14, but you didn't have anything to play. So I'm a little confused. I get you probably want to play the long game, I get it, but Boa does it a bit better, I think, overall, if you're trying to do that. That's a free block. That's cool. I mean, I could have pitched to get my hand size down, but there's no point. I'll just take the free block. Okay, so we can go to the Marigold. Maybe we can get the 6-cost Boa off the Gloriosa. That could be a better one, but no dice. We can go with just the 1k, I guess. Marigold plus, yeah, it's that 7, 9, we could go 8, 9, 12, summon Marigold, 8, yeah, it's a weird number, but it's kind of like, do I want to go 7, 10 or 8, 9? Like, he gets a 2k out now, he's only got 2. If he takes, then yeah, he takes, then we've got a 9k swing, which is good. 9. He's gonna 2-1 that. And then I feel like I can swing 12 here, like I've got 4 life, a bunch of counter. Yep, and then we'll go play Boa and pass. This is a pretty good position to be in. This card is so strong, like actual insane. Like can't search it like in this sort of variant, but like having such a massive dude that just gives you 4 don, like 4 don and a cycle and a blocker, like lovely. It's crazy. It's exactly what Boa wants, because Boa is definitely more of a defensive kind of deck. So any extra aggression on top of the defense really gives it that extra bit. We'll go with the 1k here, and I'll be surprised to see what he plays out, to be honest. If he's got, okay, so he's got the Roger. I don't know Red Rock, but I think we can just go for game here. He's got a 9k swing where, at me, I'll just take. Yeah, and then scoop. So, the Gravity Blade was on life. I don't necessarily agree with him playing or like countering as much. Like, I don't agree with him countering as much as he did. I think he probably should have taken life at certain points. But GG's, that was a good game. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for watching the games. This deck was surprisingly good. I viewed a lot of the cards from the card list in OP13, and I was like, oh, you know, like, we're gonna get a bunch of Whitebeard Pirate stuff because of blue-red ace. And I was like, okay, well, can we do any of them actually support other blue decks? And obviously Otama was really good. I didn't play it at all to draw because, you know, a lot of times it's just a 2k, but having utility 2ks is really nice. Like, if I need to draw later on in the game, there's definitely there to dig. And because it's one cost, like, I could play it, draw 2, trash 1, and maybe that digs me into like a Boa or a Jozu to bounce this back to bounce something off their field, or we can get this Luffy, which can then summon, it's got Rush, I can bounce that Otama, that 2k back, and then get the Don. So there's a lot of utility. This Whitebeard is incredible. I know I'm a little bit biased because I didn't see the Kaido in the games, or I didn't play it, but I think I really want to bump this up to maybe 3. I think we could try and test without Kaido and bump this up, because I didn't see it all the time, but when I did, I was like, yes, like, this is by far one of the best plays I can do on 10, unless I'm trying to like Red Rock something. It was just, this card's great, like really strong. This combo of Marigold into Boa is so nice on odds, like on 5, being able to go bang bang, free something, bottom deck a 1-cost searcher or something, get a draw, like takes 2 cards out of your hand as well, so it gets your hand size down to really proc that effect. And just being able to establish the blocker plus the 6/8, like 6/8 is such a nice stat line into 6k leaders, and 1 Don becomes 9, which is really nice to interact with 7k units. And you know, for the most part, we're a curve deck. Like, we're playing a lot of our stuff on curve. We don't have a lot of extra Don to play with, so even playing this on 6 lets us attach a Don to leader to swing 6. It gives us so many options early on. I think Kairos was fine. I think maybe not super needed, but the 7/9 stat line is really cool. It's just an option to play on odds, I think, so not bad. I didn't run into any like Bonnie or Gazoro or anything, but I can definitely see use cases for this. Like, it doesn't get rested down by Tashigi, it bounces back to Cavendish, bounces back to Tashigi, whatever. It's not bad. Like, it dodges Koshiro because it bounces as opposed to KOs, so there's that. This Boa was really good. I probably wouldn't bump it up to any more just because she doesn't have a counter. Though if she did have a counter, I'd probably play 3 to 4 of it just because it's a really nice play on odds, and in a pinch you can play it off Marigold. This bounce effect didn't come up at all. It's got niche applications just to bounce your stuff back or to bounce little blockers, but if you wanted to bump this up to 3 or 4 and maybe bump this to 4 if you wanted more protection or something, you definitely could. But yeah, those are the changes I would make. But yeah, look, really love this deck. Happy to hear if anyone's got any suggestions for it. I'll definitely be playing this at my locals just for a bit of fun when OP13 comes out. I love playing fun decks and stuff, but this one had legs, no pun intended. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any feedback or suggestions, leave them in the comments below. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.